Hey there YouTube, welcome back. Today we're going to look at the new American Express Platinum card in metal. Now, here's the card. Sorry, I've been meaning to do this video for a while. I've just been really busy with the gameplay videos. If you're into gameplays, then please check those out. But let's look at this card. So, I'm not going to go over everything. I'll just go over the big changes. So, the first big change, the annual fee has now increased from £450 to £575. Now, for those of you who don't know, the metal card actually came out a couple of years ago in the States, but we've only just received it here on the 11th of June. So, what do you get for your £575? Well, the benefits are exactly the same as before. So for full details, check out my review of the old one, which I'll try and link in the description. So you have no preset spending limit. This doesn't mean you don't have a spending limit, but it's a dynamic one. So depending on your spend, your average spend over the last 12 months, that's your credit limit. And I think they multiply that by a certain percentage, but it's not fixed. Now you can increase this spend by gradually increasing the amount you spend on the card each month and paying it off. So if you spend £1,000 this month, do that for and slowly build up to £10,000 a month, then your credit limit is probably going to be somewhere around 15,000. But if you do stop spending on the card, then that will automatically decrease as well. Now, you still do get unlimited complimentary access to all the Priority Pass lounges, and there's about 1,200 of those in about 130 countries. You can also take in a guest. You do get one free supplementary card holder, so you can use that for a partner or a friend of someone, and they can also bring in a guest. So between the two of you, you can take in 4 people. What is new is now you'll be able to access the Centurion lounges. Well, you could before, but the big difference is in the UK, they're launching a Centurion lounge in Heathrow Airport by the end of the year. Hopefully by Christmas that will be up and running, and this will give you access to that for free as well. You obviously get your worldwide travel insurance, your hotel benefits, the same rental car benefits, you get your concierge, restaurants, blah de blah de blah. The 2 big new additions is in the States, I think they give you $10 a month statement credit to use on Uber. In the UK, it's not such a great deal. It's £15 a month, but it's with Addison Lee. Depending where you live, that might be an issue. If you're in London, it's probably fine. I would have hoped for Uber, but unfortunately not. You also get a $200 credit for every booking you make with one fine stay. In the UK, I think it converts to about £150 they give you, and I believe that's got to be 2 or more nights. No, ignore that. There's no minimum 2 nights. It just says receive a $200 statement credit for every booking with onefinestay.com. They don't have a huge portfolio of properties in the UK, but you might use that to hire a villa or something to go abroad. It's still unfortunately £1 per point. And unfortunately, the States get it much better than us. We don't get 5 times on dining or fuel or anything like that. It's just a straight 1 point per pound spent, per full pound spent. So that's the card. It is metal. People will notice it and they will comment. Your card numbers are now at the back, which I've obviously covered for security reasons. They couldn't put it on the front because of the metal, so at the back it's actually it's just kind of written, I suppose, as not engraved as such. On the front you do get your name here, your member since date, and your CV2. They're not etched in. Actually no, they kind of are, but they're not very deep. But yeah, no, it is a weighty card, very heavy. A lot of you might who want a metal card might be thinking, well, I can get one with some of the cheaper banks like Revolut, and I think even Monzo might be doing it. But trust me, guys, the thickness and the weight of those just don't compare to this. This is heft. This is a high-end company who have made a high-end card and have put a lot of thought to it. They are, I suppose, almost like the Apple of the financial industry. I know Apple's coming out with a card, not so much in the UK yet, but when they do, and if they do, then I'll be sure to review that. I hope that's helped. If you guys have any questions, leave comments down below. I know I got a few comments on the last video, so please leave a comment and I'll reply. And if you've enjoyed the video, please do like it and subscribe and hit the bell icon. I really do appreciate your support. I know I'm mostly a gaming channel now, but I will bring these sort of videos. If there's anything specific you can see, again, leave it in the comments and I'll be sure to try and bring it to you. Thanks, bye.